Lawmakers passed the bill along party lines today, but there is some controversy surrounding it. 8 News Now reporter Orko Manna joins us live now to break it all down. Orko.
Well, Sasha, the voting rights bill expands mail-in voting just ahead of the 2020 election. Democrats say it's important in the wake of COVID-19, but Republicans believe it'll lead to voter fraud.
Vote on Assembly Bill 4 is 13 in favor, 8 against.
Nevada senators voting along party lines just like the Assembly, passing the emergency voting rights bill. The goal is to have as many people as possible cast their ballot for the 2020 election, even amid the coronavirus pandemic.
Folks are able to vote safely and securely.
Assembly Speaker Jason Frierson telling me this is all about access. The bill requires mail-in ballots to be sent to all registered voters. It also increases the number of in-person polling locations in certain counties. During the June primary, voters were stuck in long lines for hours due to the limited number of voting sites. So for the general election, Clark County will need to have at least 35 locations for early voting and at least 100 locations on Election Day.
We see, just like COVID-19 has had a disparate impact on certain communities, that's going to be exacerbated if we don't do something to expand access to the polls for Election Day.
The bill also allows what's known as ballot harvesting, which is where someone else can turn in your ballot for you.
Shame on you!
Republicans, including these protesters outside the Nevada legislature Sunday, argue this will lead to voter fraud.
You have someone taking your ballot, could be filling it out for you, could be not voting the way you want to, and it would allow the integrity of the actual vote itself to be cast.
Even President Donald Trump calling the bill outrageous on Twitter and also threatening legal action. Nevada Democrats responding, saying in part, quote, "Democrats will not be intimidated. We stand with Nevadans and will do the necessary work to ensure every eligible voter can participate."
We have a voting problem in this country, and it's not voter fraud. It's a systemic under-participation in the process.
The bill now heads to Governor Steve Sisolak, who's expected to sign it into law. Also important, a bill to help with Nevada's unemployment payment problems was introduced tonight. State senators just finished a hearing with Dieter and listened to public testimony about the bill, which among other things would expand who gets unemployment benefits and speed up the process so people can get payments faster. We'll be following this bill closely, so stay with us for updates. Live in the newsroom tonight, Orko Manna, 8 News Now.